If you like to talk to tomatoes, if a squash can make you smile, if you like to waltz with potatoes up and down the produce aisle, have we got a show for you? Lil Sean. Broccoli, celery, gotta be VeggieTales. Lima beans, collard greens, peachy keen, VeggieTales. Cauliflower, sweet and sour, half an hour, VeggieTales. VeggieTales, VeggieTales, it's time for VeggieTales. Throwback, Sunday school, best show, vegetables. Every episode so cool. Learn about God in the Bible. Low key, grown man, high key, still a fan. I play the songs when I can, cause God's still bigger than the boogeyman. Barbara Manatee and Pizza Angel, come to me. I'm a motivated pirate who don't do anything, no. No, seriously, I just stay home and lay around. Shout out to Larry the Cucumber and my boy Bob the Tomato. Y'all stick to DC and Marvel. Larry Boy's my superhero. Where is my hairbrush though? Oh, why doesn't everybody ever want a buffalo? Keep walking and walking, but you won't knock down our wall. I think cheeseburgers are precious and the very best show is VeggieTales, 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 VeggieTales. Never ever been a show like VeggieTales. No, there's never ever been a show like VeggieTales. VeggieTales. I still don't know what I'd do if my lips left me, man.
Hi. How's all of you doing? Oh wow. That's how tiny I made that. What are you thinking? You thinking lo-fi or jazz? Yeah. No? No, you pick. You pick. You pick is a brand of candy? Oh, that's who made them? No, I had no idea. I mean, I still got quite a bag of them left, so. Yeah. Well, I won't say quite a bag. There's a substantial amount of those left. Like a quarter of a bag. There's still a quarter of a bag left. First, I gotta say, I really like this instruction manual. It looks very, very fancy compared to like whatever. Bar. I will need. Oh, this is nice. So they actually tell you like I'm gonna need A, D, I, and M for this part. Is it? Okay. Yeah, it's saying that I'm having some issues here. I'm not sure why it would be low. Let's see if I can. Oh no, it says it's fine. Alright, maybe just needed time to warm up or something. I don't know. Okay, day. If you notice any other problems, let me know. This is B. So I need A. Oh my goodness. Where did it go? By the way, I should show you how many runners this thing has. It has, well, I mean, I'll just tell you by alphabet. So normally these things have like maybe like I think no, I don't even think you're at the M. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. I think J is probably the most runners I've ever had. So each one of these has a letter assigned to it, you know? And my brain's farting. This one, like I said, I think J was probably the highest I've ever seen. This one goes all the way up to O. That's how many different runners there are for this. But also all the pieces are much bigger, so it makes sense, I guess. So I and I need a better way to organize my runners. I got a nice runner stand a while ago, and it's well, let me start that over. I got a runner stand. Nice is subjective. I'll say that. Let's see here. I need piece number. And this is J. What? Look at me. Just all over the place. What a mess. What a mess. There we go. This is I. Well, I mean, it says it said that my stream's been staying steady. The Master Grade Unicorn. Yep. And there's a lot of pieces. Now, I remember one of the people that was watching this, I think it's the last person who started following. I haven't decided if it's Hug is plastic or Hugest plastic. I don't know. But yeah, well, look at the stream. Look at underneath my name there. That's, yeah, I know that. I'm saying, I was gonna say he said something to me about how actually the real grade version of Unicorn is actually more of a fun build than the Master Grade is, which makes sense because the Master Grade is actually older than the real grade. Yeah, I finished the real grade. The real grade was the last one I did. Right. Or I could just like go to his channel and look. Or someone says his name on it. I know I follow him, so I should, I guess I could just do that myself. Well, why do that? Why do that when I got you doing all my dirty work? You're my CSI researcher. Yeah. Oh, look at that! There's a little pilots to put in there. Actually, that reminds me, I need to dig through. Remember something I forgot. See, I save all my runners because I'm a weirdo. In the back of my mind, there's some like strange hope that I'll be able to recycle these into something someday. Like melt them down and turn them into extra parts or something. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm thinking. But yeah, this little guy right here is the pilot that goes with the real grade. And I almost threw him away. I see how I keep things. Here's any extra parts that I have. They go in here. Okay, so it's not hug is plastic, it's hug is plastic. Makes sense. Makes sense. Wait. had a model with transparent plastic like this, it's always been like this hard material that kind of just like, it kind of sucks because it kind of scratches when you try to buff it out. It just doesn't buff out very good. This one is really soft. So it actually cleans a lot better, which is... I'm not streaming on Discord, I'm streaming on Twitch. Yeah. Oh, well yeah, because I'm not on my computer, and my computer... I would actually rather use Discord on here, but I think it would literally, if I tried to stream something and use Discord on my laptop would just light on fire. Even this, like this simple thing. Video games, obviously that's one thing, but even this would literally make the computer just... Look at that. That is so neat. I love that. I love that so much. Because every model I've done so far, high grade, real grade, like high grade doesn't come with a pilot. Real grades come with a pilot, but not like one that, it's just one that you're supposed to be able to like pose with it. But this one literally has a pilot that you sit inside of the actual Gundam. That's really neat. I know, you sound so excited. Cool. Oh my god. I felt every bit of that video too. Every bit of it. It's so cool. It's so cool. It's like the future. I love that smile at the end of that video that he gives her too, like, oh, look at me, look how smart I am, I figured out how to get the jetpack on him. I had to take the jetpack off of the other guy, but now he has a jetpack, like he's supposed to. I remember watching that and being like, I am this man. So happy with himself. You should see me when I get, like, when I'm working on my emulation stuff, and I get a system working exactly as I want it to, with the right, like, scaling and the right, like, what's the word I'm looking for? All the right shaders and all that stuff, so it actually looks like you're playing it, like, on an old CRT TV. I get so smug, I'm so happy, like, yeah. I can't, you know, it's really sucks right now because it is the worst time to be make a computer in probably, there's a shortage on everything, because there's a shortage on, I think it was conductors or something like that, which is used in like literally every single piece of a computer that there is. I remember I was watching a video from 2020, so just a year ago, right? That was like a video of showing like, here's an easy, cheap custom build that you can do that's under $500, right? I went ahead and priced it like right now, like how much it would cost to build the same computer right now, and it was over $1,000. last year a $500 computer is now worth over $1,000. It'll be a while. I know that much. Well, I am. Yeah, that's the scary part for me. I mean, I am very grateful for that at the time being. I am very grateful that my computer works. I'm grateful that I have a video card that, how many years did I buy it? I probably bought it like 5 years ago, and it was worth $700 at the time, and now it's over $1,200. A 5-year-old card is worth more now than when I bought it originally. It's ridiculous. Because I thought about that. I thought, like, well, okay, if I'm going to have to sit here and with this computer for a little while longer because everything's so expensive, I might as well upgrade and get another video card or something to just kind of boost the power a little bit for the time being. I figured, oh, it's been 5 years. I'm sure the thing's probably like maybe like $300 at this point. No. The shortage, not only did it make it more expensive, but more expensive than it was when it came out. And I thought it was just a graphics card thing, that it was just graphics card that were, but yeah, I looked up a processor that was $89 in 2020, is like $150 right now. Everything jumped up. It's sad. It makes me so sad. Because the thing was when they announced those GPUs, when they announced like those GPUs when they first came out, they were all supposed to be like $700. Like the good one was supposed to be about $700, which was an incredible price for what it could do. Never even seen one before. Not that there's a lot of computer stores around here, but it makes me wonder though, like if you were to walk into like a Best Buy and they had like a 1080 or a 3080 sitting there, like would they try to sell it to you for? I just realized what I did. I need to do something. I'm a big dummy. What? What about my census? I don't know what you're talking about. Florida. I don't think so. Because you don't have to do it. That's the thing. No, not here. They just guess. I'm pretty sure. I could be completely wrong. I've never done one my whole life, so I know that much. I've made a terrible mistake here. I've never had one before, so I don't know. I'll have to ask. I'm sure she does, but yeah, that goes right over my head. Gonna come after me? I cannot find. I'm sorry. I just realized that I blocked the ability for other people to put links in the chat, And now it's blocking the links that show that advertise my my other social stuff. You don't see it in the chat? It says wait a minute, maybe it's whatever. I don't really care right now. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Now no one can go and find my Ripper reviews except for the fact that all those links are right there at the bottom of the page. Just click on them right there if they want to. All one of you. Person who already knows all those links. Let's see here. They're all bots. I just banned all the bots. That's what. They just take up space in your room. Sometimes they advertise their own things. I don't think anyone ever actually advertised. I don't think any of them ever advertised in here, but I did look them up. I think I found a script or something that just was like a big giant list of like known bots, and it just like bans them all instantly at once, which doesn't stop bots from being in here, but as long as they're not annoying. That's actually why I changed it so that only me and you can put links in the chat. But apparently that... I thought I made Streamlabs a moderator, though. Or Stream Elements a moderator, though. Stream Elements is... I wonder if I can like mod them. Uh-oh. My bot, they're the ones. I should just be able to click on someone's name and change them into it. I think. That's what I think. Did. Oop. Really? That's... Worry about it right now, because... I'll wait for it. You'll see. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I can fix it later. These are all things I can fix in perpetuity. Alright, M2. Wait, you mean like in the and it's censored, right? like the links are censored, like they're just stars, right? Yeah, that's my fault. I am spamming my. I am spam. I've been kind of spying on other people's like Gundam streams or Gun Plus streams to see like other people's tactics, because I'm always worried about how I'll have my hand. I try to keep my hands in the center here, and I always sometimes I'll pull it back when I'm doing like real like precise cuts, and I think that's really annoying. So I went ahead and looked to see if other people do that. Everyone does it. Everyone does it, and I'm like, okay, so that's just a thing. We can't help ourselves. We'd have to have a much wider lens to not hide our hands when we're doing precise cuts. Because the thing is like what you end up doing is you end up leaning in real close, and you don't want to get your head under the camera, so you end up pulling back like this to like get it within your point of view. But it's so funny because I'm saying all this stuff and I'm doing all the motions and everything to show you, and I know you're not going to see it for like 30 seconds. I see. Okay. Oh, that's good. The medicine's working then. Did you give her vitamin E? Yeah. Is that vitamin E? So excited. You're so excited. That's funny. I didn't make a face. I didn't make a face. I said I made a hand. I was doing the hand motions was what I was doing. Wait a minute. Did I put that in wrong? No, I didn't. Okay. Ooh, I already like that. Okay. So how does this fit exactly? What'd you say? I know you just got so excited about that vitamin E. It's vitamin E! Is that vitamin E? Did she say vitamin E? She said it! I'm just saying, I've never seen. It's like a celebrity came out, like someone that you love. It's vitamin E. I told you. Look at it. She's gonna say it. She said it. Love your vitamins, that's all. You just love vitamins so much. Someone's gonna stop you on the street like a news person, and they're just gonna be asked, and they're gonna be like one of those things where they just ask you a random question on the street. And they're gonna ask you like, what makes you happy every time? And you're just gonna say natural remedies. Vitamins. It's adorable. And it's infuriating because he just keeps living no matter what I tell him. Like my body knows. That's not true. I not. I mean, what else is in? What is all in trail mix? Like what all nuts are in trail mix? Right. I'm okay. So I'm thinking of like. I was gonna say I'm thinking of like basic trail mix with like the M&Ms in it, like. Yeah. Papaya. That's some. I believe that's what we call fancy trail mix. Mm-hmm. So you can work on it together and make the best one that's ever been made. Love lemons. So I was listening to last podcast this today. I was listening to an episode where they were talking about secret underground military bases and the aliens that live inside of them. And they were talking about how they think that one of the bases is actually under Toronto. They, which part didn't you hear? So they were talking about secret underground military bases where they keep aliens at. And they were talking about how one of the bases are probably in Toronto. Under Toronto, I should say. And they actually think they know where the entrance is. Because it's a secret military base. How are you going to get inside? No, but they say that actually there's a lot of accidents that happened near the area where it's supposed to be at. And they think it's because there's some sort of like electromagnetic interference that's causing people to like... I don't remember. I'd have to go back and listen to the podcast to find out. Yeah, they said the entrance is like on the corner of something and something. I don't... Well, they said that the corner that they believe that the entrance is on tends to have a lot of, like, automobile accidents, too. Like, that, I remember that was a specific thing that they mentioned. Oh, I see. I'm making to it. But yeah, they said there's grays down there and tall whites and reptilians and all that good stuff. Well, yeah. Just because I state things like as if they're real doesn't mean I actually believe they're real. I just think that there's... Did I convince you that there's a secret alien base underneath? You know how I feel about aliens. But yeah, it was interesting just listening to it, because apparently, like, I'd have to go back and just like listen to the whole episode to really explain it, but like they're explaining like back in like the 1940s, I want to say it was, like the government bought this big area of land in New Mexico to build like a lumber company. And the Native Americans who were living on the land at the time noticed, like first off, it's in New Mexico. Where are there trees? But I mean, there are trees around like the mountains and the valleys and stuff like that, but it's not really, you know what I mean? And they were talking, and the Native Americans that were living there at the time talked about how there was these trucks that would show up, and and that was the other thing. The entrance to this place did lead underground, and these trucks would pull up with these big giant machines and then go underground and then never come back up. Interesting stuff, I'll tell you. Do I ever what? What do you mean? I didn't read that. I listened to it. To be fair, it's pretty funny. It's funny because some of the stuff that they talk about on that show, I'm like, yep, totally agree. And then some of the stuff I'm just like, well, that's just ridiculous. Yeah. And really, there's such a thin line between the stuff where I'm like, oh yeah, that's totally real, and the stuff where I'm like, well, that's ridiculous. It's like basically anything that has to do with aliens is the stuff that I'm like, well, that's silly. But then they go and they start talking about like, well, actually, I was gonna say government conspiracies, but the thing is a lot of that stuff is on record. Like, you can't deny it because people went to jail for it, you know? Oh, you know what else made me laugh too? Do you know what the name of the base in New Mexico is? No. He's called Dulce. Yep. Dulce base. Dulce de Luce. So proud. Yeah, but yeah, it was literally the same spelling. So apparently, so what was that? I'm trying to think. What does that mean then? Because what is? Because, right, that's what it means altogether. But that's the Deluce is milk, so it would just be sweet base, is what it means. I don't know Spanish, so I don't know for sure. But that's sweet base, guys. Hold on a second. I am gonna be right back because I think my dog. is that song I love. Love this song. I think out of, because I listen to a few different little like royalty-free stream things when I'm on here, because you know I don't want to get copyright whatever. And this is the only song I've ever heard out of all of those where I've been like, I need to find out who did this. This is incredible. Oh, yes, I can. I almost wondered, do I want to? I do. Right? Let's have those. Hmm. Okay, I should just build, right? Attempt to turn. What? What? Huh? Do they? Okay, so here's the thing. Like, okay, veggie dogs I assume are just vegan hot dogs with normal toppings on top of it, right? That's what I'm assuming. But yes, that's what I'm saying though. Like if I went to a store, not to a store, I shouldn't say store. If I go to a hot dog place and they're like, we sell veggie dogs, like what do you think? I guess my point is so I'm thinking about like how my mom doesn't like vegetables or meat, right? So I'm thinking to myself like, well, what if you just like took a pickle spear and used that as the meat in the hot dog instead and just put all the toppings on the pickle spear? No, not instead of bread, instead of a hot dog. Like there's no hot dog in the hot dog. I don't, because that's, okay, here's the reason I'm thinking that way, right? Because she doesn't like meat. And she'll take the hot dog out and eat the whole hot dog without the meat. So would that work out then? Is I guess the question. I mean, which technically. We eat tomato sandwiches. Don't you eat tomato sandwiches? But you did eat a tomato sandwich. So I'm just saying, that means you accept the fact that the tomato is something you can make a sandwich out of. So what difference does it make if it's a pickle? Is it because it's too much flavor, too much sourness? Wait. So this goes on. Okay. Burp. Not making any sense to me. Hold on a second here. Let's see here. This place here. 17. I cut out 17, right? Yes. Okay, I kind of get it, but it. Are you kidding me? It just fits? Okay, hold on. Look at that. It does. It just fits. Okay. I'm just a big dumb idiot. Just. Yeah, okay. Such a chonker. That's why. Well, I can't hear what you're saying, so that's about fine for me. Yeah, no one can hear. And what? Just sit here and watch me not respond? No, that's not gonna. Always go on as long as you want, but. This model feels very dangerous. It feels very breakable. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Really like. Slides right out. That's. I heard some of that. I don't know. Interesting. Oop. Locking mechanism that the real grade does by the looks of it. Interesting. Okay. This doesn't feel like it's taking nearly as long as it took me to do the real grade to build this one, but... I'm almost done with the chest already. I see. And that was peace. Oh, there we go. I was looking at the schedule for the next couple of weeks. I've seen that a bunch of people are going on vacation over the next like 2 or 3 weeks. Okay, well. Working a lot. Not for a little bit. Or Fridays by the looks of it. Speaking of which, I actually sometime said I forgot to do my root beer review yesterday, so sometime this week. That's absolutely true. And it'll probably... Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what would happen. That sounds like a very feasible thing. Hey, look, if it happens, it'll be not my fault. That's all I'm saying. The heck? This doesn't help me in any way, shape, or form. Anyway. I know, I'm not literally saying, like, you have to sit there and watch the whole time. It's literally something you don't care about at all. Yeah, but that's not the same thing. Let's see. Actually, like, dig my... Which side's the right side for this? What is the industry? I've seen some pretty nasty ones, so I'm not gonna necessarily disagree with you on that one. So I've seen some nasty ones. Long fingernail, like long, like not nice looking fingernails. That's the best way I can put it. Mostly dudes, yeah. Like that, it's disconcerting when I see it. I'm like, oh, no. Like, my nails aren't perfect or anything, but I'm also... I'm a nail chewer, so I can't. Mine are always... Yeah. When I'm watching something, specifically, and I'm very, like, into whatever I'm watching and, like, super hyper-focused, I'll chew my nails. Well, part of that might be because you're thinking what they would look more messy because of that. Right. So there's two parts of that. There's the fact that there's the fact that I'm a chewer, but also the fact that I'm also like, well, I can't keep it uneven. Like the perfectionist part happens too. So I have to chew it till I have to chew it back until it's like a regular looking shape again. Which is sometimes very painful, actually. Look at that big boy chest. All right, what time? 30. Yeah, I think I get the head done. Let's do the head too. Okay. Need C. H and R1. That's R2. There's R1. That drop. Gundam. Good lord. That's... That reminds me. I wanted to show you the movie Whiplash. I gotta see if that's streaming anywhere. The more I think about that movie, the more I think you might actually really like it. Yeah. I think I've asked you this before and you were like, I don't really know who that is. I mean, you know who it is, but you don't really care either way. Do you like J.K. Simmons at all? Yeah. It's, like, he's definitely going to be... I'm assuming that you're going to look at him and be like, oh yeah, I've seen him in things, and I have no feelings about him, I guess. But you have seen him in things, I'm sure. He can be kind of a little bit of a... He has a very... Well, yeah, that's one of his more famous roles, I guess, but... He's a wonderful actor. He's a wonderful actor. He was the yellow M&M. I think he still is the yellow M&M. Like in the commercials for M&M's when they have the CG. Yeah. But yeah, I love J.K. Simmons. I think he's a great actor. And I don't want to say for sure for hyperbole, but I think Whiplash might be my favorite role he's ever been in. It's real. He's real real nasty in that. I did cut the wrong piece out. I'll have to put that. How often does that happen? Ever. Has it? What do you consider? Creative. I do not like this song. Oh good, it's only 1 minute and 30 seconds long. I think I've told you a little bit about that movie before. It's about like JK's jazz teacher, I guess you would say. Very hard on his students. Very hard on his students. Guy who wants to, you know, be the lead drummer on his... Like, he wants to impress this guy. He thinks he's really good, you know. It's pretty crazy. I don't know how else to put it. It's actually a pretty crazy movie. Yeah, oh, there it goes. There we go. I wonder if this one has the double-sided head like the real grade does. I thought that was interesting. Like there's two sides of the head and you spin it around, or if I wonder if it has two heads. That sounds really confusing and weird. Used to Okay, so it does. Interesting. Okay, let's see. I do. All the time. You are consistently allowed to. All the time. And I would never repress your ability to. Super smooth jazz. It feels like exactly the sort of thing that you're talking about. That's your like favorite. So yeah, I'm right. Okay, so it like attaches. Ooh, his face fell. Eternally surprised by how real song, or are you just making that up? That sounds familiar. I should let you sing songs while I stream? That sounds like something you would never ever do. You do that every single time. No, I don't know if I believe you. See, it's just part of the whole thing where it's just I don't get stressed out very easily. And patience is part of that. So not most of the time. No, not really. That would what? Say your idea for singing songs during the stream is totally cool with it. What did you think I was about to say? You thought I was gonna crush your dreams again? No, I think it would turn out exactly as expected. To prove to prove what point? I never made a point. Well, I mean, the idea is ridiculous, but it's a good kind of ridiculous. It's a fun kind of ridiculous. But I'd still let you. No, I don't think so. I think now you've got you gotta fulfill your destiny. Well, every stream at least. So what is it? Are you gonna record it and then I'm just gonna play at the beginning of every stream? Is that how it's gonna work? Beautiful. I mean, I guess technically you can record as many as you want, and I'll just play them whenever I stream. Ooh, maybe I'll make them redeemable too, so that like other people can like redeem them and play them in the chat. Great. That is cool. Not expecting that. It just goes. Don't do that. All you're gonna do is stop these streams from happening. I get self-conscious then. I know that's not my reaction to being complimented, that's all. Bury myself deeper and deeper into a hole as well. I'm sure it's healthy in some way. I think if I had more, well, no. Let's say if I had more of an ego, it'd probably be wonderful. Of ego, or like, thank you. You gotta have a little bit, just a little bit, because that's where your confidence kind of comes from. Yeah, you're right. Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. Yet. Yeah, I've been putting the box art up since last one, actually. Also made the camera smaller too. Wow. Also, it's a different shape. Like the other one went lengthwise, and this one is. Yeah. Depends on the piece, but I got a good example. I have a I have one. What's it called? Like the Gok. Let me see. But I have one where it had opposable fingers, right? So it had fingers that actually moved in and out like that, and it was basically there's a ball joint here, a ball joint here, and a ball joint here. So what happened was when I was kind of adjusting the fingers on it, the ball joint right here snapped right off on one of the fingers. So what I ended up doing was using this stuff here. Because what this stuff does, it says it's cement, right? What it actually is basically it's just super strong chemical that melts the plastic. So I was able to take the finger and put it in, apply that stuff, and it kind of welded the finger back to its socket. So yeah. And then I had the worst one I've done so far is my Metal Gear Rex that's sitting on there on top of the shelf. He has this giant gun that sits on his shoulder, and that one had a little ball bearing too. And it snapped right off when I was building it. So I had to do the same thing to that. So normally that gun's supposed to be able to move up and down, and I think left and right and stuff, but it has to stay going perfectly straight now because I broke it. So that's okay. Right, and that specific model too, like the gun should basically be pointed forward anyway, because that's just kind of how it always looked in the game. So it'd be weird if it was pointed any other direction. That's what. Huh? You know what were you saying? I think it's a little bit. I think there's a couple different things. I think that back when I first started a couple of years ago, I was very like, how do I put it? Like, I would come home and then just start doing it until I went to bed. Like, so I was getting one of these models done like one a night, just building it. So that's a big difference. That has nothing to do with the stream or anything. That's just... Also, I think I was on Route 8 at the time, so I also had a lot more time. So I'd get home at like 2 o'clock or whatever, or 1 o'clock. I would just start building. And I just... No, this was right around the same time. Oh, like a long time ago. Yeah, because I think what I actually put an update that literally said like, oh, I guess I'm getting into building Gundams again or something like that. It was like, but yeah, it was very much like, and the prophecy was fulfilled. Like, yeah, goodness gracious, they'll all get built eventually. Did happen. I gotta think about that. I think it was okay. I think it was just the fact that I used to love building these when I was in junior high, back when the Gundam Wing ones were out. And like I remember that very fondly. I remember that being something I really enjoyed doing. And then look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, think sorry, I looked at the chat and I noticed it's just so funny to me that all the links are censored. It's just I can fix it. I can fix it when I'm done with this stream. But anyway, so what was I saying? So yeah, I think it was that, and then I want to say maybe what happened was just like, maybe it was just a random YouTube video or something just showed up in my recommended videos, where it was showing someone building Gunpla or painting it or something like that, and I was like, yeah, that's real cool. Like, I remember doing that. I really used to enjoy doing that. And no, what actually pushed me over the edge to buy a kit? I wish I could go on Facebook and look to see that post so I could actually see what I was doing, what I was holding, because it would probably actually like strike my memory and I'd be able to remember what caused it, you know. But because I don't know if I just saw a video and then that convinced me to stop at a hobby shop just to look. Yes, actually, the stream is going. Okay. I just updated that like a couple days ago. That's so funny that you noticed it. Yeah, I really have no idea what actually was the, you know, because it was like I got into it or back into it, and then I remember by C2E2, which was very soon after, I was hunting for them, and I'll never the year before we went. Yeah. And it was right after I got back into it. Like right after I got back into it was that C2E2. It's so funny that we were just talking about, like, have you ever broken a piece before? Because I just... Mm-hmm. Yeah, I broke the horn. I'm not kidding. And then the other one for now. Make sure I'm putting it in right, because I mean what I was trying to do, I was just trying to open it up because it's supposed to open up, right? And it just snapped right off. Let me see. Yeah, I'll have to glue that. It's just such
Dang, dang, dang.
dang. Anyway, so yeah, I'll have to. That sucks. But the thing is once I fix it and I get it back to the way it was, I'm gonna leave it open all the time anyway. I gotta paint that piece too, so that'll also probably help it hold together. No, it's a big deal. They also, you know what? They have this piece here, which is they're already pre-opened. So, I mean, it's nice to have the one that opens and shut, but I'm always going to display it in destroy mode, so I guess it probably is not a big deal in the end, but it's just annoying, that's all. Yakuza? I don't know. I think about it sometimes. I just never do. I mean, really, any time. Such a weird game. It's interesting, too, because they just released all 6 of the games now. Yeah. So I'm kind of interested in playing through, but I mean they're all super long games, so who knows? But gonna play through Yakuza 0 through 6. Okay, I'm almost done with this stream tonight anyway, so. It wasn't really meant for a sleep stream, so I just wanted to start building this thing. I'll think about it. There we go. You know what? This is definitely making me I'm thinking I want to I have all those high grades back there. And this one master grade is making me regret every decision I've ever made as far as buying high grades. I'm digging this a lot. Do I want to start building? Well, actually, I want to do this. Actually, I gotta open the window. Stanky in here. Alright, so let's see. If it connects that way, that means that the whole part. I think I just dropped that piece on the ground. Oh no. Gain. no, that's extra, extra bad. It again, but now this time it has the cement. Uh-huh.
Wake me up! Wake me up inside! Can't wake up! Wake me up inside! Save me! Call my name and save me from the dark!
I think I would have thrown my headphones. I think I would have just thrown them. That would have scared the crap out of me. It's... See, here's the thing about that. It's loud, too. It's very... Well, that's the point. The joke is that the song is... Oh, like I was playing a game and then I redeemed Wake Me Up. I'm not gonna say I've thought about it before, but I might have. Definitely considered it once or twice. I can't scare you and not feel bad about it. No, I hate that I can't scare you and not feel bad about it. Oh. Huh? I I I I wish you weren't so uh I guess is the word. Uh-huh. Yeah. Ain't it great? That's terrible. Uh Nah. I don't know what else to say. No. No, because it's fun. No, you gotta remember though, every action has a equal reaction. How is punching you equal to scaring me? My reflex is not to punch someone when I'm scared, so you're okay. I mean, technically, yes. Technically, yes, I guess that's true. Yes, it's terrible. It's just a real conundrum. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. Well, we'll have to see if I can get my jollies from that. If it it won't matter. Won't matter. I'll still find you. I think my connection's really bad tonight because like the music stopping and you know what song I want you to sing? I want you to. All Abdul. Straight up. Oh, oh, oh. I genuinely, unabashedly love that song. Great song. Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Oh, oh. Or am I caught in a hit and run? Straight up now, tell me, is it gonna be you and me forever? Oh, oh, oh. Or are you just having fun? I've listened to that song a lot. I wonder if I'll get copyrighted for that. I've heard goofier stories. That's what stops one bad veggies review forever. Paula Abdul. And you would really like that music video because I think that's the one where she dances with the cat, the furry. Oh, what was that one? What was that song? Oh, you're right. That is that song. It's a trap. Let's talk. Who is DJ Fat Cat or whatever the crap that guy's name is? It could just be like a studio guy, like one of the talented guy that they bring in to sing a song or play an instrument or whatever. Or maybe they were trying to, you know, make DJ Scat Cat a thing. All right. Like a fluffy bunny. That reminds me. Makes me want to go on my old and take the video from there where I making the video and the phone starts going off and you see the phone tip over and everything. You remember that? I've showed that to you before. Yes, it was a very long time ago. Right, because well, my plan was to okay, so here's the thing. At the time I had just like purchased a new camera, or I was planning on purchasing a new camera, because I must not have, or else I probably would have used that to make the video instead of my phone. But my plan was to make we had made our Murderer in Mokina video, and we had always planned on making more, but we just never did. And so eventually I was like, all right, I'm just gonna like make a video to explain that we're gonna be making more skits, basically. And so I set it up and everything, and I was just gonna do a thing where I'm just like looking at the camera like, all right, hello everyone, this is our plans, you know, that kind of a thing. And then the phone. And I was like, well, that's it, that's the video. Like, that's good. I like that. Just the videos of us playing Left 4 Dead that one time, and otherwise, and there's that video I made of my friend, the one where I just had all the footage of him from a bunch of different vacations. I just made a video out of all of it, which I still think that's so funny. But I will say that a big part of that is almost like purely not inside jokes, but you get what I'm saying. Like no one else is gonna find that funny except for me, because it was just weird. It was just a weird thing to do. I really. Sure. What am I doing wrong with this? What the heck? Okay. No, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Guess that's more acceptable. So you're just going, uh-oh. I just pumped the camera. No, I was gonna say you're just gonna regress and become a teenage girl again. Where you're just like, He's so cute. Was that a thing? I mean, maybe, but that's not exactly a phrase that really like sticks in my head as like I gotta remember that one. Here. Is it a Canadian thing? Is it? Is it an Instagram thing? I'm no good at social media. I don't know these things. Like MCM means something else too, but maybe that could be it. That's actually. Is that true? I don't really feel like you. Oh, you're able to not jump between topics in the middle of topics like I do. You're usually pretty good at telling one story and finishing it before jumping into another one. Mm-hmm. Now, here's the question. Yeah, okay, here's the question. Because here's my question for that. Because when that happens to me, okay, it's usually because I wasn't really paying attention in the first place. Oh. Yeah. I mean, that's terrible for you because that is literally how my brain works, is just like because I cannot, I have to say it as soon as I think it, because otherwise Well, yeah. Mm-hmm. Bagels. Oh, your bagel reminded me of something. I get it. It's just oh, it's a little I get not being able to follow a conversation that you're not interested, but it's weird to me to lose conversation when you are interested in it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Right, but if you're sitting there listening to what they're saying, like I feel like there would be a point where you would be like, what is this bagel? And what about the other thing that you were talking about then? Or I know. Should I was gonna tell you to redeem something. I don't know what you could redeem. Nobody else is in the room, I think. That's so. Um, just to redeem it, just to redeem something. Redeem. Knock. Knock. Not. It's either knock or knock knock. Oh god, that actually scared me. Even though I knew it was coming, it scared me. I don't know how that happened. It sounds so real. Yeah. It sounds like someone's knocking right next to you. Like someone's knocking on the door, like right next to your head. You have it turned down though, so you might not hear it. I mean, technically you did scare me, so that does mean I get to get my revenge on you. I don't know. We'll see. Day by day, you know how it is. Gunner. I see. Sorry. I don't know if that's rude or not. Like, right, but here's the thing. I guess like that's better than me trying to tell you a story and you just being like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I fell asleep. Your voice is so nice and I just couldn't help it." And I'm like, "I'm telling you something." If my voice turns you into a narcoleptic, then we got an issue. You know me though. I don't know if I'm actually gonna ever do that. Sure. Literally have to would have to buy me a book or something to read, like a little kid. Yeah, no, I am too. I am a little too self-conscious for that. So. I think that's part of the problem is I have to be the one to be like, well, you know what would be nice? This. Because if someone suggests it, I'm like, no. I am far too. Like, what do you mean? Hmm? Mm-hmm. I think the difference is that, how do I put it? Like, this is what this is right now is me doing something and somebody enjoying it while I'm doing it. Like, as in like it's different because this is something that I would be doing anyway, and I'm not doing this as I guess you would say a performance or anything like that. This is just me doing this, and then other people want to watch, so I do it. And No, it's not even like that, because it's not. Because if a kid comes up and asks me to read for them, I think I would be much quicker to do that than what you want. Because with a little kid, it's like I think it's different with the little kid because they I mean, there's a little bit of that. There definitely is a little bit of that. Like, that's just like, oh, it's just a little kid who wants to be read to, so you just go read to the little kid, and then they fall asleep or whatever. And like, also like, I don't feel like if I'm reading to a little kid, I'm being asked to dance monkey dance, I guess. And it's not even that I feel that way if I'm asked read something, but it does kind of trigger the response of just like, oh, that feels embarrassing. I think that's the thing, is like, if I'm doing it because I want to, or as like a thing where it's like I've thought about it and it's almost like a favor or something like that, I guess. It's different than when someone's like, it's like, okay, let me ask you something. Like, have you ever said something, or like, have you ever done something funny, like with a friend or something, and you both get a good laugh out of it, and then, you know, sometime in the future you're someplace with them, and the story comes up about the funny thing, and then they're just like, do it, show them, and you're just like, I don't want to, I feel very vulnerable right now, and I don't really want to do that. It was funny when we were together, and I did it then, but right now I am in a public space and I don't want to do it. It's I know that's a different scenario, but it's the same feeling. And I think, yeah, so like the difference is, and then like the other difference is if I ever decided to be like, you know what, I want to read a book on this stream because I want to read a book on this stream. I'm not, it's more like not a performance thing in that case. It's more I want to do something, and it gives me an opportunity to. It's weird. It's a weird dichotomy. I can't totally exactly explain it because it doesn't make 100% sense, but it does to me. Huh? Huh? I don't think so, because I think that's just a dramatic reading of something. Although I don't know, because like audiobooks and stuff exist. Oh, that's an interesting question. I've never really looked into it because I've never had the gumption to read to anyone. At the very least, yeah. There's a chance you could still be demonetized. I mean, anything technically, I think copyrighted can be demonetized. Or not demonetized, pulled down, I mean. That's right. It depends what the copyright holder wants. That's the thing. Right, but those videos get pulled down so often too. Well, except for except for except for like the official ones, you know what I mean? Like official videos and stuff never get. Yeah, I don't understand what the loophole of lyrics videos is. Like why that's okay. Some people say, you know, I know there used to be the argument of like, oh well, it's transformative art. I'm taking something I'm taking a song and I'm making a lyric video out of it. So I'm taking the song and transforming it into a lyric video. Like for example, right? I'll give you a great example, right? Because this one actually happened to me. One time, when we were thinking of doing a karaoke night on Full Movies, I recorded some songs that I sang, and then I uploaded them to YouTube so I could play them during karaoke night. And all of them got taken down. Yeah. But the thing is the only things that were on the actual videos, like the ones that I made, was just a black screen that had like the title of the song misspelled on it. There's just a freeze frame of the title of the song misspelled with the song playing in the background. So I think that's what the difference is just like there's no lyrics popping up, there's no like movement of video in the background or anything like that. I think that makes the difference. Remember the only one that didn't get pulled down was I did a Freaks and Geeks by Childish Gambino. I know it sucks that Twitch took that stuff down too. I would have left that stuff up forever. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, you never knew much about what I wanted to be. But I learned how to dance and I learned who I was. A lot about living, a little about love. Way down yonder on Friday night. Dancing in the river in the pale moonlight. Talk about cars, dream about women. Something, never living for the limit or something like that. I don't know. I've heard that song. Oh, I don't know. It's pretty generic is the problem. I don't think it's the South. What? That's the best I can do. Alright, well, got that. Calgary. They got cowboys too there, don't they? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Alright, I'm gonna end up breaking these hands if I'm not careful. I gotta be super careful here, because... Let's see. Don't wanna close my eyes. Don't wanna fall asleep, cause I miss you, babe. And I don't want to miss a thing. Oh. It must be like that. It must be. All the fingers just popped right out when I tried to close. That's so funny. Oh man, that's funny. Laugh if this is the wrong side too. Again. Oh, that really pushes that in there. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. That's kind of scary. Something about ball joint fingers, man, that really... It's always weird they're just gonna pop right out. Okay, whatever. I gotta not worry about that. Or else that's up. Who's next? 17. That did that. And or no, I need G17. This song. Gotta. Alright, let's see how this went. Ooh. There. Hold on. You just cut out big time. What'd you say there? Like outside of like a baby situation or anything like that, because I feel like that happens a lot. Like people do that. They go like, "Pee you, you're stinky." Interesting. I don't know if I've ever pinched my nose. I've definitely covered my face and waved my hands and stuff. I mean, I might have said "pu." I might have said like, "Whoo," you know, something like that. But yeah, I can't remember specifically ever saying "pu" like out loud, literally. I remember. I think even today something happened where I did something like that, where I was like, oh, wow, that stinks. I don't remember what it was, but I remember specifically doing exactly what I was talking about, like covering my face and waving my hand. But I remember I'm like 99% sure I just went like, woo! Ever since that day that I went out there and I saw that zebra, I keep on trying to get a picture of the zebra, and every day that I've gone out there since then, the zebra's never out. Or he's way in the back of the field where you can't get like a clear picture of him. I wanted one. Like, I mean, like, I don't know. Why else would someone have a zebra? Because I can afford one and I can have and I want one. And now I have my very own zebra. And my life is complete. Now I can finally commit suicide just like I always wanted to. And then he shoots himself in front of the zebra. It's crazy. It was crazy. No, because someone's... No, because the wife's still there to take care of him, so... Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Good morning. Yeah. Yeah. Found a dead body before. I mean, outside of, like, family. You know what I mean? Well, sure. Yeah. Right. Well, yeah, and my whole thing's very complicated anyway, so. Yeah, just like my feelings on that and everything. Huh? Grab some more. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, wow, I've had my flashlight. Hold on. Stay. So here we go. This is the size difference right now. It actually doesn't seem as big of a difference as it. Like, this feels very sturdy and this feels like. master grade is going by like a lot faster than the real grade did. I am gonna stop there for tonight. I thought maybe I could get both arms done, but that was a thing. And so actually, let me see here. So this is what I'm scared about right here. This is what I back together. I can move it. Oh no, I cannot. As soon as I started moving it, it started bending. So, I mean, like I said, it kind of sucks that I broke that piece, but I also can live with it too, because I'll show you, because I have, this piece is supposed to open and close. This is just closed. And where's the other piece at? I can't find it right now, but there's another piece that's just always open. So technically I have what I need of this. I have an open and a closed version of it. Not a big deal. But it does suck that I do have that the one that opens and closes is busted. There we go, I'm gonna break it again. So oh well. Had worse things happen. Well, I can't fix it. It's definitely broken. But like I said, I do have alternatives that I can use that will still satisfy what I need for it to do. Here it is. Yeah, here we go. This piece right here. So I have a closed version, I have an open version, and the one that broke is the one that's supposed to be able to open and close. And like I said, it sucks, but anyway, I should put my phones back on. I can't hear anything. Hi, John. I just noticed you there. Bad timing because I'm about to end the stream. So anyway, that is it for tonight. I'm gonna come back next time. I bet you we get quite a bit done, because I'll probably get the other arm done, and then probably the waist, then maybe a leg, and then once that's done, oh, these legs look complicated, maybe not. So this one might be like it's either going to be 3 or 4 parts. I can't tell yet, but it won't be as long as the real grade, that's for sure. I don't think so. Of course, I did stream for 3 hours tonight, so I did stream for an hour longer than I normally do. So, yeah, for now, I guess go ahead and say good night. I hope you had a good time.
And a rendezvous. Your eyes held a message tender, saying I surrender all my love to you. Midnight brought us sweet romance.